Okay, hi tubes. I have a really weird camera setup going on, so if I look really distracted every time I look at the camera, that's why. I have like a music stand and an address book going on, so it's a little funky. So I just wanted to go ahead and make like an official introductory video for my YouTube channel because I'm just getting started and I couldn't help myself. My first video is actually a thrift haul, so that might give you a little hint of what I'm most interested in doing on my YouTube channel. I love thrifting. I've been thrifting for a really long time. I also love going to garage sales, estate sales, antique stores, rummage sales, flea markets. I say flea markets, but I actually can't really think of a flea market that I've ever really bought something at. Love thrifting, so definitely you will find some thrifting hauls here on my channel. Other than that, I really don't know what my channel is gonna be, so I just thought that I would list maybe some random facts about myself in case you wanted some facts about me. First of all, my name is Erin. It's very nice to meet you. I'm 25 years old, so maybe a little bit old to just be starting my YouTube channel. I'm not sure, but I don't really care, so... I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so south of Colorado, west of Texas, and east of Arizona, so that's New Mexico. It's really hot in this room right now. That is a fact, not really about me, but it's true. I work full-time currently, so I work at a local nonprofit, and that's my day job. That's my only job, so. Oh, I have a canker sore on the bottom of my tongue right now, and it sucks. It's a really weird spot. I get canker sores a lot, but I've never had one. I had never had any on my tongue before. And then last week I got one on the tip of my tongue that sucked because I guess I use my tongue more than I thought that I did to like pick food out of my teeth when I'm eating. Is that gross? I think probably most of us do that. I just didn't notice that I was doing it so much until it hurt every time I like touched my tongue to the side of my teeth or something. And now I have one on the bottom of my tongue, like on that line, you know, that like, I'll spare you the visual, but it's gross and it hurts. So, sorry, I might have to refer to a little list that I have going on because I'm a little bit nervous. Not so good at filming my videos, I don't think yet. Like, I still get a little camera shy, even though I'm by myself. If you can hear that, that's my boyfriend. Well, I guess this is a fact. I live with my boyfriend here in this house. We rent. So this is our rental house. This is just one room. This is not a whole house. So, also, I love cats. Love them so much. I hesitate to say I'm a cat person because I feel like that implies that you like don't really care for other animals, which I know that that's not the case. Lots of cat people identify as cat people and still love other animals. But I think part of me feels guilty saying it because even though I really love cats, my boyfriend Bronson, who is out there coughing, is allergic, so sadly we cannot have one right now. I say that in the hopes that, like, I don't know, maybe someday we'll be able to, like, get one. Maybe his allergy won't be as bad. Or we'll find one that doesn't bother his allergies as much. We just don't want to take the chance right now of finding out if that could happen because we don't want to, you know, adopt. So, also, I love cats. Love them so much. I hesitate to say I'm a cat person because I feel like that implies that you like don't really care for other animals, which I know that that's not the case. Lots of cat people identify as cat people and still love other animals. But I think part of me feels guilty saying it because even though I really love cats, my boyfriend Bronson, who is out there coughing, is allergic, so sadly we cannot have one right now. I say that in the hopes that, like, I don't know, maybe someday we'll be able to, like, get one. Maybe his allergy won't be as bad, or we'll find one that doesn't bother his allergies as much. We just don't want to take the chance right now of finding out if that could happen, because we don't want to, you know, adopt a kitty and then love it and then be like, oh, sorry, cat, this isn't working out. Like, you're going to have to find another place to live. Bye. So instead of having a cat, we have a lovely dog, and I'm going to try and put some footage of him in here so you can see him, because he's like scared of this room and won't come in here for whatever reason, so I couldn't get him to come film with me, but I will try to put some footage of him in there so you can see him. His name is Bear, and he is pretty cute. Oh, I even have a prop for this one. Hold on. It's a heavy prop. Oh my god. I have to work out. So another fact about me. I love pickles so much. But my favorite pickles are actually the kind that come in, I'm sorry, my mouth is watering thinking about pickles. That's how much I love them. But, you know, those ones that come in a little pouch, like usually they're at gas stations or sometimes at grocery stores. But it's just like one pickle in a pouch, and they're pretty big. But my favorite pickles are actually the kind that come in, I'm sorry, my mouth is watering thinking about pickles. That's how much I love them. But, you know, those ones that come in a little pouch, like usually they're at gas stations or sometimes at grocery stores. But it's just like one pickle in a pouch, and they're pretty big. There's like one brand, Van Holten's, and then there's another brand which I actually think is still Van Holten's. It's just like a different line of pickles. I don't know, but each line, I guess, has their own variations of pickles. So there's like the Sassy Gus, I think, and there's like the Big Daddy or Big Papa, Big Papa pickle, and then there's the Hot Mama, or like just the spicy one in the other version. But anyways, the spicy ones in the pouch, those are my weakness. I eat those, and then they give me heartburn and indigestion, and I feel horrible, but I can't stop eating them. I've been known to drink the juice. I'm pretty gross. So, yeah, pickles. So anyways, okay, putting that back down. Okay, so I thought that since thrifting is going to be like a thing that I hopefully do a lot and show you on this channel, that I would go ahead and list some of my favorite things to thrift, which are shoes. I love thrifting shoes because it's so satisfying if you can find a pair that's good quality or that fits you perfectly, you know, or like even occasionally when, you know, you've been like eyeing a pair of shoes, you know, in the store or online, and you really love them and you just want to buy them so badly, but they're so expensive and you're just like lusting after them. And then you go to the thrift store and you find something like really, really similar to them, or, and this happened to me once, I kid you not, you find the exact pair that you were just looking at in your size for like infinity amounts less than you were going to pay for it online. So, and I can tell that story, you know, if anybody ends up watching these videos and wants to hear it, I can tell that story. Because it's kind of exciting for me and people who like to thrift, I think. I love thrifting because of the treasure hunt. That's what it feels like to me. It's just you go in and you have no idea what you're going to find, and it's so fun looking through things and you find the weirdest stuff. Love it. Love it so much. So, yeah, shoes. I love to thrift shoes. And another thing I love to thrift, and this is also probably like my overall #1 favorite article of clothing ever, is sweaters. I love sweaters so much. I am in the process of trying to create a little collection of like holiday sweaters, mainly Halloween and Christmas. I really like having like kitschy, kind of cheesy sweaters for those holidays. And I just got a Halloween one. I didn't thrift it, I have to be honest. I went and searched online because all of a sudden the thrift stores in my town apparently decided to put off-season items like in the back, like of the store where you can't shop for them. Like they leave out like a chunk of them, but they put most of them away when they're off season, which is crazy to me because I love shopping out of season because nobody else really is. I mean, some people are, but most people aren't. And that's when people are getting rid of all their sweaters, like when they, you know, when it's hot outside and they're going through their closet and they're like, oh my gosh, it's 90 degrees, I don't need this sweater, I don't need this sweater. And now I can't get to them until it's cold and everybody else is like, oh, it's cold, I need some sweaters. So just kind of bummed about that. But so I wasn't having any luck and I'm trying to get ready for Halloween here. Okay, what is it, like July 22nd? I don't know what day it is. Does it matter? No. So yeah, I'm trying to get ready for Halloween and I had a weak moment and I ordered basically a thrift store Halloween sweater offline for much more than I should have paid for it. Anyways, I have a problem, but I love sweaters a lot, so that's something that you'll probably hear me talk about and thrift a lot if you're interested in the sweaters too. So this is another fact about me, and I swear this is probably like the second to last or last one. I am in the process of growing out a pixie cut, and that's why my hair looks like nothing. It's just this. And believe it or not, I think I got the pixie about a year and a half ago maybe. But if that scares you, if you're in the process of starting to grow out a pixie, or if you were thinking about getting a pixie but you're having all the nervousness that comes with getting a pixie, you know, like when I start growing it out, what is it going to be like? Try not to freak out if you haven't had the experience by what I just said, because even though I got the pixie cut a year and a half ago, I think about 7 months ago, I had it, you know, close to getting to be this length. So it was like, maybe it was here-ish. I don't know, I can't show you. But it was getting a little bit longer. And I went somewhere and I just had a little bit of a mishap with my haircut. And I had a little bit of a bowl cut for, I think, like 24 hours. I had a full-on bowl cut. And I wore just like a big head thing and was really self-conscious, and then finally the next day was able to go to another place and have them just cut it back into a pixie. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh my god. Not good things to do in your first video or second video, but and I had them cut it off. Sorry, my boyfriend just went outside. He's grilling, so I can see him now. And he can probably hear me. If you can hear me, turn around. He apparently can't hear me, but I don't know if I believe him. Anyways, I had it cut off into a pixie again. So really this is only like 6 or 7 months of growth. This, right? I'm in that stage where I kind of stand in front of the mirror and I moosh my hair all around and I hold it in different spots and try and find ways that it looks maybe halfway decent. I go to Walgreens, I stand in the hair aisle, and I pick out all of these strange plastic and metal pins and clips and things that mostly resemble implements of torture and figure out if I can somehow put them in my hair in a way that will make it look okay while I wait to one day open my eyes and find that I have enough hair to do something with, like anything. So I'm kind of in denial about my hair right now. I just ignore it. I do what I can with it, and I'm just waiting for it to grow out, because a big point in growing out a big tip in growing out a pixie is to try and enjoy like the stage that you're in while you're in it instead of fixating on where you want it to be. But I swear this is the hardest stage to enjoy, because I have just enough that it gets unruly, but not really enough to like control it in any sort of like way. I do braids, I do weird stuff all the time, every day, you'll see, but I'm just not loving it right now, so I'm trying the denial instead of the acceptance, and it's working out okay. So someday my hair will be a little bit longer, and I loved my pixie cut. I just get bored, and ultimately I think it behooves me to have a little bit more hair that I can play with, and also I love braids, so you can't do much of that with a pixie. So yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% sure what's going to be on my channel. I just want to do it. I think I'm going to have fun doing it. So if you happen to watch this video and you think you might enjoy it, then I invite you to come watch them. Whatever. Hopefully next time I film a video, I'll have a little bit better of a camera setup. I won't. I said that, and as I was saying it, I was thinking, no, I'm about to film a haul, and this is going to be the same setup, and honestly, it'll probably be this way for a little while, but, maybe I should move a little bit more into the center. Yeah, I hope to see you again. Thanks for watching. One last fact about me is I take my phone to the potty with me.